Time next. Be noisy tomorrow. If you'll come down tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right, ready? Yeah.
This is James Elder for IFL-TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. I'm in Leeds today for the We Are Leeds press conference. With me I've got the face of Leeds, Josh Warrington. What's happening, Josh? You all right?
All right, James. How yourself?
I'm good, yeah, very well.
Good man.
Just thinking it's been a little while since I caught up, probably October since I've seen you last. You've made a lot of progress, a lot of strides since then. How are you finding everything?
First of all, I'd just like to say, you know, I'm only a phone call away. You can see me. You can come along. I don't know. You've just been avoiding me. I think that's what it is.
Appreciate that. Well, I know you've got a special bond with my Sri Lankan colleague Hugo Cassius. Affectionately knows you as J-O-N. We won't go into that. So I don't want to step on toes, you know.
No, I think I've always had a good relationship with you. But anyway, that's another story. I'm good, mate. I'm buzzing for Saturday. You know, had a quite a long training camp. You know, if I include Berlin. After Berlin, I was straight back into training, and now it's come down to this, and I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm absolutely raring to go.
How much do you know about Dennis Targaryen? He's a southpaw, he's fought for a world title before, he's mixed at a good level. How much do you know about him personally?
Not a lot, if I'm honest with you. We've seen bits of footage. I think we've seen enough what we need to know. We've heard little rumours and here and there that he's been training in America. I've heard of other trainers that he throws a lot of punches, he's busy, he's quite a counter puncher. You know, there's all those mixtures, but we won't know until that first bell rings. You know, so we've trained for a couple of different styles what he could bring. It's good to see that I've got a little bit of height on him as well. So you know, that might change things a little bit, but it all depends on that first bell and how he comes out. So yeah.
I mean, looking at his record, most of his fights have been on the road. He's got a couple of draws on his records as well as an impressive win ratio. So that tells me he ain't going to be too bad.
No, well, you know, a lot of people see this. You know, I've heard a lot of people on social networks saying, "Oh, it's too easy in a fight for Josh." But I don't know how people want my career to go. I mean, I take every fight as it comes, and like you say, this guy's he's mixed in a good level. You know, he's boxed for this title before, so he knows what it's all about. For me, I'm just trying to learn my game. I've only had 20 fights. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get a bit more experience under my belt, and you know, this is a test for me. You know, I ain't looking at this fight like it's a step over or anything like that. For me, this is my world title fight, and I know that he holds the keys to going through the door onto world stage, and you know, I've got to be 100% on Saturday night.
I mean, there's some big fights for you in the future coming up. If you come through this fight, you're on the boundary where you can start challenging and looking at world honours. Obviously, one eye on Lee Selby, EVGENY GRADOVICH.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, everyone loves a domestic fight, don't they? And obviously he's going on for the world title if he becomes a world champion. He's already said in an iFilm video that he'd come up to Leeds and give me a good hiding. So you know, that'd be interesting. But you know, like I say, it all leads to a possible big domestic matchup. I've also got a mandatory on my European. So you know, in the next 12 months, I'm already looking to be busy. But you know, my full focus is on Saturday night.
It's interesting because I know you're focused on Saturday night, but every time he's vacated a belt, you've been the fighter to fight for it and pick it up. So you're literally on his heels, aren't you, so to speak?
Yeah. And I mean, like I say, we've just been one behind him. Like he set off a little bit, earlier than us. Started getting them fights and then moving on, vacating them, and we're picking up behind him. And then obviously, if he gets onto the top stage, then he's there on top of the mountain. Then and it's like, he's reached the top. And we've got to meet at the top sometimes, so yeah, we've both got to keep winning. He's got, I think he'll do the job on in beating Gradovich, and I hope he does so. And then, like I say, early next year, could see big domestic title fight. But like I say, I don't want to get carried away. I've got to get job out way on Saturday, and just keep focused for that.
I mean, a lot of people comparing you in terms of commercial and fans. In terms of Ricky Hatton, that must be a huge compliment for yourself.
Oh yeah, I mean, massive fan of Ricky. What a character, and his fan base were phenomenal. We seen what he did to, like going over to America. He took some amazing crowds. That weigh-in against Mayweather, it was somewhere else. But yeah, we've only had 20 fights, and we're selling out arenas already. It's just come from nowhere. But I can't take out credit for myself. I've got to thank a couple of my pals who've helped me out with ticket sales and stuff. Obviously, myself, I've done 2,500 ticket sales. 2,500. I mean, the likes of Mullows and the Wardies and the Ben McBrides, the Spenners. These kind of people, they've supported me from day one, and they've followed me from even amateur days before I was turning pro in small little, you know, working men's clubs, and then from leisure centres and then small little shows when I'm boxing last. So it's been a ride, and you know, they help me sell the tickets and they support me all the way. And not only that, now we're reaching out to the the average boxing fan or just the non-boxing fan in Leeds, and they all jump in, you know, on bandwagon. They want to support me, and I think it's just they like to get behind one of their own who's just a lad from the state, council estate kid, and trying the best, and I think they appreciate that, and that's why they support me so much.
Top lad, Josh. I really do appreciate you giving me some time. Last but not least, how much are you going to charge me for a bottom right molar on a veneer or something done with it? How much money am I going to be looking at?
For you, we can talk a little backhander. We'll talk about it off air if you want, and yeah, I'm sure we can come up with something.